Everything's changing when I turn around, all out of my control, I'm immobile. Everything's changing when I turn around, all out of my control, I'm immobile. Hey guys, it's Columbus Day. No post on Columbus Day. Right you are, Shannon. No post on Columbus Day. Anyway, not a whole lot has been going on, thus no vlogs. I've been working a lot and, oh jeez, dropping crap apparently. So I thought I'd just talk to you guys today about some things that are on my mind, because I really don't know what else to vlog about. So, have you ever noticed how every time you walk into a store, like especially Walmart, over off in the distance, there's always a screaming child. Always. Like, it never fails. Every single time I go into Walmart, somewhere there's a screaming child. And I don't get it. Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars needs to stop. Just stop. Go somewhere and just stop. Stop singing. I mean, right? Like, he's just, oh God, he's so annoying. Like, he just needs to stop. Just stop. That, ugh. And like, everyone likes him, and I don't get why. He's so annoying. His voice, his songs are so annoying. I mean, really, every time the Lazy song comes on the radio at work, I want to shoot myself. Just so I have something to focus on beside his voice, even if it's painful. Don't you think the Saw movies have gotten a little out of hand? Like, I get it. Here's a bunch of gruesome ways to kill people. I get it. I think 2 movies sum that up just perfectly fine. But they made like, what, 8? 7 or 8? We don't need that many ways to kill people. I mean, are you just trying to hand like psycho killers an instruction manual spaced out through 7 or 8 movies? I mean, and when you start throwing Linkin Park singer Chester Benningfield, Chester anyway, into a movie, I think then you're getting desperate for people to kill. Maybe they could put Bruno Mars in one of the Saw movies. Have you ever noticed how in action movies with a heroine, like Transformers 3, which I love that movie, don't get me wrong, but the heroine is always running around from robots in heels. And that's just not logical, let's face it. Speaking as a girl who has worn heels, has tried to run in heels, I would take them off. Rather, injure the bottom of my foot on a rock or a shard of glass, then break my ankle and not be able to run at all, tripping or stumbling in heels. It just wouldn't work. So Halloween is coming up, and I am so excited because I'm going as Ginny Weasley for Halloween, and it's gonna be my costume is gonna be a little different than the one I had at the premiere or the release party for part 1, because this time I actually ordered the Gryffindor robes, like the full-on robes. So I think it's going to look way cool, and I'm so excited for Halloween. And if all goes according to plan, it's going to be me and Shayna and my brother and my adorable nephew Connor. And I'm going to be Ginny, and Shayna's going to be Hermione, in essence. And then Chris is going to be Batman and Connor's going to be Robin. So it's going to be like this weird mix of superheroes and Hogwartians. It's going to be kind of weird. But we're going to vlog it all, so it's going to be awesome. And speaking of Halloween, my brother Chris and I, we decided to do this 31 days of October, 31 movies thing. So every single day of October, we're going to watch a horror movie. Now, horror movie isn't just, as we figured out, it's kind of a wide range. We decided to stay away from sci-fi movies, but horror doesn't necessarily mean like scary all the time, like really scary. Like, The Strangers, of course, is on our list for Halloween Day to watch. But so far I've watched The Cube, which is an excellent movie. One of the oldest horror movies I can remember ever watching. And it is genuinely, like, when you really think about it, it is really a scary movie. Like, it's a terrifying thought. And I've watched Pet Sematary, which that is actually genuinely creepy. And and I watched the Hannah Montana movie. Just kidding. Horror movie. Horror movie. Never mind. And one day there was Watcher in the Woods, which, oh, if you guys have never seen this movie, you need to go find this movie. I found it on DVD at Walmart for really cheap, and I was shocked because this is a Disney movie from like the 70s, I believe. 70s. And like, it's unlike any other Disney movie they've ever made. Like, it is genuinely scary. Like, like, actually, I grew up watching this movie, but to me it's actually more scary now than it was when I was little. I mean, maybe it's because I get it more now, or I don't know, things affect me differently now, or whatever, but go find it. Watcher in the Woods, because it is crazy good. On the very first day, we watched Let the Right One In, or Let Me In, which is the original Swedish, I believe, version of Let the Right One In, the vampire movie that came out a couple years ago. And I don't know, the effects in the original Swedish version were way better and really, really creepy, because they were, yeah. But I still, like, I think I prefer Let the Right One In, the American version, for the acting and the actors and stuff like that. So, and for these 31 Days of October 31 movies, we're going to have a Scream Day where we watch all 4 Scream movies, because Scream 4 just came out. We're going to have a Nightmare on Elm Street Day, which we're going to watch all 6 Nightmare on Elm Street movies, which, by the way, is my favorite horror movie series of all time, because it's just so good. And honestly, there's not one of the 6 movies that I would skip. And that's really hard to find in a movie series. So, especially a horror movie series. And we're going to have a Paranormal Activity Day because on the 21st, number 3 comes out in theaters. So we're going to watch the first 2 during the day and then go to the movie the third one that night. So that's really exciting. So that's really all I had to talk about. That's on my mind today. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.